The Xbox One X releases tomorrow, on November 7th, with a long list of day one and coming soon titles that will feature enhancements. The Xbox One X is upon us, and we're fairly impressed by it. The list of titles with enhances, either at launch or in the future, is pretty nice too. It's a mix of AAA releases and numerous indies of all sizes. To prepare you for the system's launch, we've rounded up every title you'll want to use to road test the new system, at launch and down the track. Note this list is based on the one Microsoft has provided, but their distinct between available now and coming soon is quite vague. Some of the titles listed as coming soon are out on launch day with enhancements, others we're less clear on. With this in mind, we're interpreting coming soon as meaning this game will be enhanced for Xbox One X within a month or two of the system launching. Titles listed as in development, we assume, will take a bit longer, or simply don't want to commit to a time frame. At the very least, all of these games are getting enhanced on Xbox One X. We've also listened when games have been specified as receiving a 4K upgrade and a HDR upgrade, although we suspect that Microsoft's data on this is incomplete. All titles below are enhanced for Xbox One X, in one way or another. Launch period: Agents of Mayhem, Ark Survival, Evolved Ashes, Cricket 4K HDR, Assassin's Creed Origins 4K HDR, Assault Android Cactus 4K, Astroneer 4K HDR, Call of Duty World War II 4K HDR, Conan Exiles Crossout 4K, Danger Zone 4K, Dead Rising 4 HDR, Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition 4K, Dishonored 2 4K, Dishonored Death of the Outsider 4K, Disneyland Adventures 4K HDR, EA Sports FIFA 18 4K HDR, EA Sports Madden NFL 18 4K HDR, EA Sports NBA Live 18 4K, Elite Dangerous 4K, F1 2017 4K HDR, Fallout 3 Farming Simulator 17 4K, Final Fantasy 15 4K HDR, Forza Motorsport 7 4K HDR, Gears of War 4 4K HDR, GRIDD Retro Enhanced 4K HDR, Halo 3 Halo 5 Guardians 4K HDR, Halo Wars 2 4K HDR, Hand of Fate 2 4K, Hello Neighbor 4K Hitman 4K HDR, Homefront The Revolution, Injustice 2 HDR, Killer Instinct 4K Killing Floor 2 LA Noire 4K HDR, Mafia 3 4K HDR, Mantis Burn Racing 4K HDR, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Middle-earth Shadow of War 4K HDR, Morfight 4K NBA 2K18 4K HDR, Need for Speed Payback Okami HD, Outlast 2 4K Paladins Path of Exile 4K HDR, Portal Knights 4K Pro Evolution Soccer 2018 Project Cars 2 HDR, Quantum Break Raiders of the Broken Planet HDR, Real Farm Record Definitive Edition HDR, Rise of the Tomb Raider 4K HDR, Rush 8 Disney Pixar Adventure 4K HDR, Slime Rancher Smite Sonic Forces Star Wars Battlefront 2 HDR, Super Lucky's Tale 4K Super Knight Riders 4K The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion The Evil Within 2 The Surge HDR, Thumper 4K Titanfall 2 Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands HDR, Transcripted Warhammer End Times Vermintide Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus World of Tanks 4K HDR, WRC 7 FIA World Rally Championship 4K Zoo Tycoon Ultimate Animal Collection 4K HDR, in development A Plague Tale Innocence A Way Out Anthem Ashen Away Journey to the Unexpected Battle right below Biomutant 4K Black Desert Brawl Chess Ultra HDR, Code Vein Crackdown 3 4K HDR, Dark and Light Darksiders War Mastered Edition Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition Darksiders 3 Deep Rock Galactic Doom Dovetail Games Euro Fishing Dragon Ball Fighters Dynasty Warriors 9 EA Sports NHL 18 EA Sports UFC 3 LX 4K EVERSPACE Fable Fortune Fallout 4 Far Cry 5 Fae Firewatch For Honor Fortnite Forza Horizon 3 4K HDR, Gravel Greedfall Halo The Master Chief Collection Immortal Unchained Jurassic World Evolution Kingdom Come Deliverance Life is Strange Before the Storm 4K Marvel Heroes Omega 4K Metal Gear Survive Metro Exodus Minecraft 4K HDR, Minion Masters Monster Energy Supercross The Official Video Game Monster Hunter World HDR, MX vs ATV All Out 4K 9 Parchment Sublets Orient The Will of the Wisps 4K PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds HDR, Railway Empire 4K HDR, Redoubt Lightspeed Edition Resident Evil 7 Biohazard HDR, Rhyme Riverband Roblox Robocraft Infinity Rocket League Rugby 18 Sea of Thieves 4K HDR, State of Decay 2 4K HDR, Steep Strange Brigade 4K HDR, SUPERHOT Surviving Mars Tacoma Tennis World Tour The The Artful Escape, The Crew 2, The Darwin Project, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition, The Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind 4K HDR, The Last Night, The Long Dark, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, The Hunter Call of the Wild, Tom Clancy's The Division, Train Sim World TT, Isle of Man, Ride on the Edge, Unruly Heroes 4K HDR, War Thunder 4K, Warframe. We Happy Few. Sometimes we include links to online retail stores. If you click on one and make a purchase, we may receive a small commission. For more information, go here.